Hi, everyone. Just give me a minute. Believe it or not, the first recording I did not take. So now I am in the process of getting myself recollected and onward with the show. As you know, hi, I'm Deirdre Morgan, intuitive and clarity coach with quick tips for navigating this month's 11-2 quantum energy field. How did I figure that? Okay, simple. December is the 12th month of the calendar year. In numerology, we don't acknowledge double digits. So we add the factors together to get a single digit. So 12 is 1 plus 2 equals 3. And keep in mind that 3 is that happy vibe. The one who enjoys life is optimistic, lighthearted, and playful. Wow, isn't that fun to have it this time of year and ending the year with such an upbeat energy to work with? Oh, I just love it. I'm thrilled. We know that 2024 is a universal year of 8 vibration, signifying a shift, a reset in power and authority, which we've been doing. Remember, feeling good with yourself is the new power definition. And you've got the 3 in December working. This says, be happy, be cheerful, be optimistic. This is why I say, kick back this month. Just enjoy what's in your life. See the good. Yep. Yes. So what does the 11-2 mean for us? Okay. It's instrumental in how we take a new and magical direction in life. First of all, it's saying, come on, forget your troubles. Come on, get happy, be happy, get comfortable with it. Find things to enjoy, find the beauty, find the good in things. The 11 will inspire, motivate you to explore in new imaginative ways how you want to live your life, a new lifestyle. 11 then, once you've been imagining and envisioning, it says, why not? 2, on the other hand, will lend a big hand in supporting your adjustment or your inner alignment to this new higher frequency that we're all in, but you're in. And if you say, I'm not in any new, life is still as crummy as always, look back at 2024. Look back to a year ago. Are you sure you're still looking at life and yourself the same way? Are you sure you haven't pulled yourself up a bit? Because I want to submit to you that I think you have. Some of the changes have been so subtle, so organic that we haven't really noticed them. But they're there, and you are not operating on the frequency you were last January. So where do we go from here? What are my quick tips for this month that will support your timeline, your inner journey, which is all about magic? And so we're on the same page here, or might come from, so you can go along or not with it, take it or leave it. I define magic as effortlessness, as things happening or manifesting with ease and grace. In fact, you get to the point where you just think something and it seems to materialize. That's magic. That's where we're headed. This is what 5th, 6th, and maybe beyond is all about, living the magic. So keeping this all in mind, The nose to the grindstone approach to life, to success and happiness is out. Please keep all this in mind as we go into 2025. And to start with, I would like you to remember, and hopefully you're jotting them down like crazy, some quotes that I find invaluable for the days ahead. The first one is by our Vice President, Kamala Harris. Say what you want or think about her. I disparage the lack of understanding and saying she's tipsy or drunk or all that is just negative sludge pot stuff that has to, in my opinion, have to stop. So what did she say? What did she? I'm looking for the quote actually, so I don't get it wrong. Here it is. Kamala said the day before Thanksgiving on November 27th, she said this, and this is a universal truth. That is why I object so strongly to all the disparaging comments about her. And what the heck was she talking about? Well, eternal truth. She said, I quote, "The outcome of this election is not what we wanted. However, you have the same power you had before November 5th. You have the same purpose, the same ability to engage and inspire. So don't let anyone or anything take your power away from you." That is so brilliant. That is all about, consciousness is all about now, as we make the transition out of third dimension, which is outer directed and listening to authorities and outside opinions that tell us what to do, to becoming our own source and use our power on terms we're happy with. Second person is one of my heroes, Buckminster Fuller. He was the engineer, architect, futurist who adhered to the systems of thought that were based on the essential unity of the natural world. He created the geodesic dome. It was just brilliant. I loved him. The first thing he said, I'd like you to remember, you never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Build a better system. Good guidance for us, both personally and collectively. And then his final statement. We are called to be architects of the future, not its victim. So please keep this in mind. If you believe in courage and compassion and kindness, the organic elements of our world, of our frequencies, then you are able to see the world as it could be, not as it is. Instead of choosing sides, how about just being on the side of love? This is great. So how do we move into this magic, into this direction? Well, the first thing I think is most important is to let go of being judgmental. It's your opinion that carries a make wrong or I'm right. And it always has an emotional charge with it. Judging is based, as you know, in your self-doubt or your insecurities, and therefore eventually is going to limit and restrict you. Judging also creates labeling and attachments which separate you from others, that prevent connection, collaboration, community. And we do it, I think, because it gave us a great feeling of control and power, but one that we I encourage you to reevaluate this month. What am I talking about now when I talk about attachments? Okay. If you can let go of some of your attachments and just keep an eye on yourself this month, that's all. It is a most important and wonderful step to reclaiming your power, to stepping into your truth self, into that real risky business of being authentic in the world. But it's those things that create the magic that I've been talking about. So what are the attachments? Attachments to outcome. Okay. Attachments to your past pain. You keep repeating the same old story and the poor me, not an architect point of view. Attachment to perfection, to being right, or comparing yourself with others. No, go within and just love and accept who you are. Attachment to external validation. You don't feel good unless you get praise, acknowledgement, awards from somebody else. And finally, attachment to change or fear of change, afraid of change, because then you're preventing your growth. So these are the rigid perspectives that we get locked into. And I'm asking you, just keep an eye on yourself this month while you're having all this fun. And if you're not enjoying, take a good look at why you won't let yourself be happy, have fun, have a good time. Sing a celebration to yourself, your loved ones, and life in general. I do have a couple more tips for you. Check out just, have I adopted a solution-oriented mindset, or am I still into solving problems? It's key to remember now that we're all living and operating in this photon light, which I've talked about in earlier Zoom talks, not these pop-ins. But you can check them out on my website. Each and every one of us is energized by this lighter, faster, brighter, higher frequency light. So this is another reason things will become easier once you allow yourself, by accepting this higher frequency, into the field of magic. Remember the saying, what I focus on, I expand. It's time for us to stand for something, to stand for ourselves, for our truth, the light, love that we are. My final suggestion is check out Lee Harris, his songs on YouTube. He's got a beautiful one, I Create from Light. It's the new direction to take for manifesting. And as we go forward, there's also I receive, I allow myself to receive. There's also I take back my power. I allow myself to be me. I release all energies and emotions that are not mine. All wonderful, inspirational, uplifting music, sound that heals, inspires, and expands us. I just love it all. So here we are. Those are the quick tips. These are good for 6 months, as I've said, because we're going to be building on them. So just because you got it mid-month, you're going to take them right through January and February. We're just going to be adding to it. And if you have time, or when making time, tune into my Zoom 56 on January 6th. It's the first Monday of the month at 7 p.m. Central Time for Overview 2025. I'd love to have you with us. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. All three of them will have an invite where you can sign up and sign in for the access link. It does cost $10, but hey, or you can text or email me and get on my mailing list for all the offerings and options I have to share with you. I think that's it. I wish you the happiest days ahead. That maybe they get happier and more fulfilling and rewarding for you. And remember, it's all about love. Everything else is incidental. Blessings to you all the way. And I hope to see you next month. Take care. God bless.